We're back on iRacing, week number 6 in the TCR Open, and this week we are racing at Mugello. Now, I was hoping to get some insider information on this one, as last week's SRL race was actually hosted here, but unfortunately I was out and I wasn't able to take part in the league race. So yeah, no practice, no experience, so it means I've got to hit the track a little bit early and get all that knowledge in. So I'm going to go and do that, and as always I'll see all you guys on the grid. All right, guys, here we are at Mugello in the TCRs, and yeah, only 8 in this one. Not very popular track, I don't think. Track temps are very high, but I'm just struggling for pace. 203.2, P6 out of 8. Leader is running 1.0s, so yeah, 2.1 seconds slower than the fastest lap. P3 is Kev from our league racing. Yeah, he's got some pace around here, 1.8 seconds quicker than what we did. So yeah, car number 5, we'll just see what we can do, I think, is all we can really hope for. Definitely not got the pace at all. I don't know how much of that is track temps and how much of it is just genuine lack of pace.
60 seconds.
But yeah, half an hour race. Should run about 15 laps, I think. 201 pace, may even go 16 depending on the lead. So the lead shouldn't get under 16. But yeah, it should be a 15 lap race, I think. 35 litres of fuel, which should be more than enough.
V6, 30 minutes.
Away we go.
This will be a standing start. All right, Nick, get ready. Go!
Car right. Play right. Right side. Play right. On your right. Play right.
The next car is Ricard, car number 6, B license, and their rating is 1.6.
It'll be a bit of a lonely race for Lucis Pack in front.
The gap to Ricard ahead is now 0.8.
Right, it's 1 lap done. It's not what you want to do in this car. struggling at the minute. Track temp is 46.1.
The gap to P5 in front is now 1.9 seconds.
Not getting the rotation in the corners. Really slow at the long
The leader's
corners
just
for whatever
done
reason.
2:00.9. The gap to P5 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.1 seconds. P6.
I think anyone's going to be prone to many accidents either, because not really that many of them. There's only being 8 on the grid.
That lap time was 2:03.40.
That's not too much.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Kind of want to aim for the sausage curbs, but be careful not to take too much of them. Just no pace at all here. I'm not sure I need third there, if I'm honest. Sorry, second. I maybe should leave it in third around that corner.
The gap ahead is now 3.7 seconds.
Terrible corner.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Well, at least we're pulling away from the guys behind. Just like I said, I think we're going to be in no man's land, and that's exactly where we are, unfortunately. Just keep losing a few temps every lap to the guy in front.
The gap to Ricard ahead is now 4.6 seconds. You'll need to give back the time.
Slow
gained.
down with no off track. Just so I was on a pretty good lap there as well. I think I gained about 4 tenths on the guy in front. We left it in third around there that time. It did feel a little bit better.
That last lap was a 2:03.37. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Another slow down with no off track.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. Okay, Nick, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Are you for real? Wow. The slowdowns certainly aren't helping the cause.
The gap to Ricard ahead is increasing. It's now 6.2. Okay, Nick, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Carlo's just streaking ahead now. I kind of know, I think I know what I'm doing wrong in the corners. Well, say I know what I'm doing wrong, I don't know how to correct it, but I get to a point where I'm sort of turned into the corner and the car just sort of seemingly kind of seems like stalls. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I know what the feeling is. Whereas that corner seemed nice and fluid. It's almost like a jolting motion. It's hard for me to describe.
You've got half your fuel left. The gap in front is now 7.9 seconds.
It's almost like the car's changing direction, and it just gets to a point where it just sort of stops. Or wants to stop. I've said that, and I don't think I've actually felt it at all this lap so far. See if I find it in the final corner. It could just be my progression onto the throttle, and maybe I'm being a bit too... I'm not being smooth enough with my throttle application in this car.
You've just done a 204.28.
It could be just that weight transfer from braking to accelerating, possibly.
Okay, Nick, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track.
Add corner, just waiting and waiting and waiting to get on the throttle as I understeer wider and wider and wider.
The gap to Ricard ahead is increasing. It's now 9.9.
I'm shifting up too early there. I think I could use the gear shift there to help rotation into that left-hander on the way down the hill. I could use the gear shift there to help rotate into that second part of that chicane. Something I've always sort of done in this track. Even with the Mazdas, I learned to do it with the Mazdas quite early, and it just seems to work quite well with these slower cars. We could have gotten power and straightened up a little bit earlier.
P7. It's getting closer. The gap's come down to 11 seconds. They're faster than us through turn 2.
I think we'll be fine, Jim. There's an example there, mid-corner. Just as I shift down second, just before I shift down to second, the car just seemingly like, almost straightened up a little bit. I think that's like what I was talking about not like properly transferring the weight.
Okay, Nick.
Maybe mid-corner.
5 minutes left. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use.
It's like something destabilizes the car. It's probably the gear shift. And it just completely stops the rotation and tries to change the direction of the car. It's the best way I can describe it. I don't know if you can pick up on that. Think of the car like sliding into a corner and then it's sort of like you get some grip and then you kind of get a lot of rotation, but in the opposite. It's almost like you're getting understeer mid-corner.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Really?
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Maybe it is solely just the gear shift
Max
mid-corner.
behind is now 12 seconds.
Let's try and take this in third. Yeah, so I didn't notice it there because we kept it in third. Scruffy lap, but I still that on pace for what I was doing the previous lap, so it's crazy. Ah, scruffy.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Nick.
Very scruffy.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, another one.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Sort of turned off, I think, now. White flag? Thank goodness for that.
One more to go.
I think I noticed it there a little bit as well, but it wasn't when I was shifting down, it was when I got back on power, so I don't know, maybe it's weight transfer, maybe it's shifting. All I know
V6. Okay, we're done.
is that was a pretty bad result, just absolutely nowhere in this one. Crew chief saying I did a really good job, but yeah, just nowhere near the pace of everybody else, unfortunately. No answer whatsoever. A bit of a lonely race, so if you did stick around for this one, I really do appreciate it. Drop me a comment to say I survived the Boarfest, so I know you guys got to the end. If you didn't,
That's the end of the session.
obviously you won't be seeing this, and I don't blame you for not being here at the end. But anyway, not sure it's going to be any instance, so we'll just jump straight to the results. This was the one and only split, and the strength of field was 2,309. We were car number 5, started 6th and came home in 6th. Our fastest lap of the race was a 2:03.370. Fastest lap of the race by Jack was a 2:09.86. So 3.4 seconds slower than the fastest lap. Wow, just kind of shows it all, doesn't it, really? We had 5 instant points, and we take 36 championship points. Our safety rating remains the same at 4.99, but we lose 22 iRacing, takes to 1,940. So there we go, guys. That was the race. And yeah, just a really difficult one, that one, really. It just couldn't find the pace. Just really struggled with car rotation at times. I don't know if it was the high track temperatures, or if it is just purely down to setup. Of course, I'm not really an expert when it comes to setup, and I'm running my brake bias quite far back to what iRacing recommends. I'm running at I think 55 brake bias to try and aid with that rear rotation, but no, I just didn't seem really to be able to get anything consistent in that one. So yeah, it was ultimately a bit of a bore fest. So if you did make it this far, I thank you so much. Don't forget to leave me that comment down below that says I survived the bore fest. But thank you very much, everybody, for watching. If you did get here, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more racing from me, make sure to hit subscribe, because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved with the action on iRacing, head down to the description where there's a link, and hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you.